Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Gunners Are Us. In this edition, we're going to be talking match reaction and review of the game between Bournemouth and Arsenal. And Bournemouth v Arsenal finished up at 3-0 win to the Gunners. It was a good match. There were some notable players playing. That was Saliba. He had an outstanding performance. Zinchenko, he played a very good game. Gabriel Jesus, he played another good game. Martin Odegaard, he had a good game, scoring 2 goals. Um, those are the notable game changers in that game. So let's see. If we go to the share screen, we're going to share the match stats. So as you can see, Bournemouth v Arsenal. Arsenal 3 goals on 5 minutes, 11 minutes, and 54 minutes. Came out as 3-0 victors. This is the match stats. Bournemouth, they had 41.8% possession, whereas Arsenal had 58.2% possession. Total shots, Bournemouth had 6 total shots. Arsenal had 14 total shots. On target, Bournemouth had 1 on target, where Arsenal had 6 on target. Off target, Bournemouth had 5 off target, where Arsenal had 4 off target. So 10 shots in total, 14 shots in total, 10 on or off target. Block shots, 0 block shots for Bournemouth, whereas Arsenal had 4 block shots. Passing, Bournemouth had 78.8% passing accuracy, where Arsenal had 89.1% passing accuracy. Clear-cut chances, Bournemouth had 0 clear-cut chances, whereas Arsenal had 2 clear-cut chances. Corners, Bournemouth had 3 corners to Arsenal's 4 corners. Offsides, Bournemouth had 1 offsides to Arsenal's 3 offsides. Tackles, 36.4% worth of tackles to Arsenal's 57.1%. Aerial duels won 44.4% for Bournemouth, whereas Arsenal had 55.6% aerial duels won. Saves, Bournemouth had 3 saves, whereas Arsenal had 1 save. Fouls committed, Bournemouth had 12 fouls committed, whereas Arsenal had 10 fouls committed. Fouls won, Bournemouth had 10 fouls won, whereas Arsenal had 12 fouls won. Yellow cards, Bournemouth had 2 yellow cards, where Arsenal had 1 yellow card, and red cards 0 apiece. So that is the match stats. And the form guide now for Arsenal is 2, 4, 5. The last 6 games we have won, and Bournemouth has lost their last 2 games and won their last 4 games. And that is the match stats for us, for Bournemouth versus Arsenal. If you look at the table, Arsenal is in first position, whereas Bournemouth are in 14th position on 3 points. Arsenal on 9 points, 3 wins out of 3 wins, and going into match day 4, we're on 9 points. So that is the match stats. So the reaction for the Bournemouth v Arsenal was a positive reaction. Arsenal winning by 3 clear-cut goals. The goals from Martin Odegaard, 2 goals from Martin Odegaard, and an absolute banger from William Saliba, curling it with his left foot into the top corner of the goal. Sealed the points, sealed the 3 points for Arsenal. So let's go back and look at the Arsenal, look at Mikel Arteta's press conference. Every word from Arteta's post-Bournemouth presser. After his team made it 3 wins from 3 at the start of the campaign by beating Bournemouth 3-0, Mikel Arteta was in buoyant mood as he sat down for his post-match press conference. The boss tackled questions on the game, moving to the top of the table, transfer activity, and even William Saliba's new chart, and here is everything he said. On the performance, I am very happy. It's really difficult to come here and win 3-0, so credit to the boys. The way we played, especially the way we started the game and continued to play. It's not easy, and we have a good example when they played Aston Villa, how different the game was and how different the game became in some parts of the second half as well. At the same time, we have to look at ourselves, and in many areas we can still get much better. On being top of the table, it's just 3 games. It doesn't mean anything. There's still other teams that have to play. What it means is that we have managed to win 3 games, that we are scoring goals, keeping clean sheets. The team is playing and performing well, competing really well, but it's about Monday. Start training again and start to get better at the other things that we have to do as well and focus on Fulham. On Granit Xhaka playing higher up the pitch. The way I want to play, there are certain spaces that have to be occupied at all times. And as you can see, there's a lot of rotation in the unit with Alex, with Martinelli, with him. But he has the ability to do that. He has the capacity to do that. He arrived today in some really good positions again, and it's the evolution of the player. On Alex Zinchenko's role, he gives us that flexibility to attack in different ways in relation to what the opponent wants to do, wants to prevent, and make spaces that we want to exploit. It's something good to have in the team. On what Gabriel Jesus has brought to the group, new confidence, a new spark, and that winning mentality that he has, and the way he competes for every ball, and the way he transmits his energy and his quality to the rest of the team. And you could see that again today. He was involved in the goals. He didn't score, but he had the goal disallowed. But he was involved in the action. On Jesus' attitude, yes, he will keep people grounded because he knows how hard it is to win in football, how much you have to put into it. He knows he's still young, but he has experienced it, and I think he is a really good role model for the rest of the boys. On William Saliba's goal, we've been training that all week. It's very much surprised me. Individual talent, a moment of quality. I don't know how you're going to call it, but I don't think anybody expected it, and it was great. I'm so happy for the boy. On whether Zinchenko was telling him not to shoot. Probably don't shoot with your left from there. It was probably better to stay mute. On whether the start to the season takes the pressure off the transfer window. We don't like reacting. We like to get the players we want, and we believe will make a big impact on the team. And if we can do that, we will try to do that. If we cannot, we will stay with the players and the squad that we have. On there being no fan pressure to get more players in, it hasn't changed, but we know where we are short and where we have to add more firepower. If we can do it, we will do it. On Saliba's all-round performance, he got a clean sheet as well, which is the most important thing for a defender. If you score a goal, that's a bonus, but they're doing what they need to do to keep that clean sheet every game. On whether he'll be singing his new chant on the way home, the boys are already singing it in the dressing room. On potential exits, there are a few players that we have to leave out of the squad, unfortunately. It's painful, but we'll try to bring the team and the squad that is in the best condition to give us the chance to win the game. On seeing the progress since his first game in charge at the same venue, it takes time to get something from the players that we have today to the players that we had at that time. It's been a massive change and I'm happy. Everyone feels more attached to the team, the club, and the way we're playing, and we're winning football matches. On whether it's taking longer than expected to reach this point, I'll keep that to myself. On 3 different players wearing the armband today. They are the leaders. I decided to name captains, and they're the ones the team decided should be in the leadership team. I'm delighted we have very different characters, different ways of being and ways of thinking, and I think they all represent the club in a really good way. And that is the Mikel Arteta press conference post Bournemouth match. And that is the end of the press conference. And with that, that is the end of today's video. The live reaction to Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 3. It was a great match. It was a great match. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.